parents gave us God's chicken for a reason. But guess what? Today, we are giving ours screens. Oh my God. Stay with me. Sit down and relax. We are in class. You're learning. Who is speaking before you? My name is Daniel Trumila. I hope high-achieving parents, those are the successful entrepreneurs, business owners, thought leaders, who clearly see that there is a problem with the imported school factory system and they cannot allow to trade their kids for the system that is nurturing obedient employees. So they don't know how. I know the how. How do I know? I pulled my kids out of the imported school factory system when Daniela was in middle class term 2, Derek baby class term 2. Daniela was 4 years, Derek was 3 years, and I pulled them out because I wanted a different test of education for them that molds entrepreneurs, molds thinkers, mold leaders, mold creators, mold producers, mold competent adults, not followers, not consumers, not obedient employees. So I built a methodology that my kids have followed today. Daniela at age 3 was buying her first property worth $5,000 from Njovu estate developers. Derek today is 4 years, and guess what? This is the guy that looks around, identifies the problem, and is like, how can I solve this? Not because they are special, but because of the environment curated and the methodology they are following. So today, I'm building CEOs under the age of 19. So I have a skin in this game. I'm not speaking from theory. Stay with me. I sit down and I was like, I remember kids, guys, students, friends we studied with, and these guys could pay school fees for themselves. And then I was like, how possible is this? Then I remembered, the school system today is smart enough to the point that it has stole time, 100% of the time from the kids. Recently, I was in a discussion with a certain parent that has just keened in our community where we are helping parents to raise billionaire CEOs under the age of 19. And I asked the parent a question, please, can you please share with me how much time do you have with your son at home? And I was like, Dan. My son comes back 5 p.m. Guess the age? 4 years old. See the difference? Derek, who is 4, is thinking about problem identification and problem solving. The other one, 4, has been grabbed at that early age by the school factory system that is manufacturing an obedient employee in him. See the difference? Let's go back. So when I thought about these kids, guys we studied with that could clear their school fees, it's like, but how possible is this? Then I remembered that our grandparents gave us goats for a reason, or chicken. And who do you think they were raising? They were raising stewards. They were raising owners. They were raising multipliers. They were raising CEOs. How? 3 ways. Number 1, they were teaching ownership early. Ownership early. So when they handed you a goat, when they handed you a chicken, guess what? You learned responsibility before entitlement. So you were like, this is yours. So you have to protect, take care of it, and multiply. Ownership early. Next, you learned, they were teaching multiplication or lose. So you learned how to multiply or you lose it. So at the back of your mind, you were like, you have to take care of this goat or this chicken to the point that it gives birth. So multiplication is happening. So tomorrow you sell the kids, the chicks, and not the initial capital. Make sense? Multiplication, all those. They were nurturing stewards, owners, multipliers, or CEOs. Third, proof over words. Proof. You had proof. By the time you hit 10 years old, let's assume they gave you this goat at maybe 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. By the time you hit 10, you have a herd. You have a herd. And guess what? This is where these kids or guys were in position to clear their school fees. Because they had multiplied, they had owned, they multiplied. Now they have proof. And still I remember, these are the same guys that could buy nice bicycles, put on nicely, because they were eating from their profits. So today, things have changed. I love speaking data. Let's speak data. 53% of parents today, their kids are sent back home because of fees. After all, the system has also increased the fees. 45%, they sell their assets prematurely to fund their children's miseducation, their children's confusion, their children's noise. 45%. And the 34%, these ones cannot access any credit to fund their children's education, miseducation, sorry. And still today, it's where you see banks, every bank is providing school fees loans. Telecommunication networks, they are providing school fees loans. Money lenders, school fees loans. That is where we are, unfortunately. What is my ask? My ask is, dear parent, the question you should ask yourself right now is, what asset are you giving your child? Are you giving them toys that can break a minute after delivery? Or you are handing them assets that will multiply so that they are in position to learn multiplication, ownership, stewardship, become CEOs. So you either give a screen or you give an asset. Our grandparents gave goats for a reason, because they aimed at nurturing an owner, nurturing stewardship, nurturing a multiplier, nurturing an entrepreneur as early as age 3, age 5. By 10, these kids were wealthy kids. So ask yourself, what are you giving to your child? Is it a toy or an asset? Are you nurturing a consumer or you are nurturing a producer? Are you nurturing a follower or you are nurturing a leader? Are you nurturing someone who will think in terms of multiplication, an entrepreneur, or the one that will question, mommy, daddy, I'm done with class, with school. What next? Because the system has installed the employee mentality in them. I remain DK. I'm just your boy. Good luck.